What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Elite Suite, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do Rui Costa Squad Building Challenge Prime Icon for the cheapest possible. It's going to cost you a little bit over 400,000 coins, but that's before packs. You could get something back and maybe make some coins back going towards that 400k you spent towards the Rui Costa, but I've heard he's an absolute beast in the game. Now, I'm obviously not going to do it because we are on the Trading to Glory account, but let's go ahead and start it off with Benfica. But before we do, all I ask in return is if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button. It's easy. It's free. Help me help you with squad building challenge, cheapest solutions like this one, the Trading to Glory series, trading tips, trading methods, investment ideas, and other FIFA 18 content. All you gotta do is hit that sub button. So let's go ahead and get started with Benfica. Here we go. We need 3 Benfica players and 2 Team of the Weeks with an 81 rating, a brick in the middle, and 90 chemistry. So this was a little bit difficult. Definitely wasn't the most difficult squad out of all of them within Rui Costa, but it was one of the more difficult ones for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and start it off with one of the cheapest 84s in the entire game, which is going to be Berkey. Now here is the entire squad. If you guys want to pause here and go ahead and pick up these players if you want, but we're gonna go with Berkey here at goalkeeper, a very, very cheap 84 rated card. Then at left back, we're going with Grimaldo. He's going to be one of our Benfica players. Then we're going to go with Toprak at center back, and then Bartra is going to also be our center back. You can switch around these guys and have Bartra linked with Grimaldo, but in the end, you actually don't really need the Bartra link with Spanish with Grimaldo, but it looks cool, so you might as well. Going with right back, we're going to get our first inform out of the way. That's going to be Stenzel, and he's a low-rated right back, which means that we're going to have to make up for it with some higher rated players elsewhere, especially up at like striker and goalkeeper. Now, we only need 81 ratings, so we don't have to go with too many 83s and 84s, but we do have to go with a couple, especially because there is a brick in the middle, and that doesn't contribute to the chemistry whatsoever. We're going to go with Feisha at left center defensive mid. He's going to get a strong link with that midfield card, that brick, and he's also going to get a strong link with Grimaldo. So as you guys can see, it really doesn't matter if you guys go with Bartra or Toprak on the right or on the left. Then we're going to go with Kramerich. He's going to be our right CDM. We only need 90 chem, and that's kind of where we're sacrificing it. He's a very cheap 84 rated inform. He's cheaper than Valbuena, who's the next cheapest 84 inform, by about 5,000 coins. And on top of that, he helps with chemistry by linking with Toprak and our right back, who is the other inform. Then our center mid is going to be Pizzi. He's our third Benfica player. We also go with a 4th Benfica player up top in Jonas because, well, he's actually quite cheap in terms of an 83 rated card. So going with 4 Benfica players actually helps us get the chemistry. As you can see, we're only at 89 chem here. So there are 2 options. You can either change Rafael from a center forward to a cam, or you can change Pizzi from a center mid to a cam. Either way, it'll get you up to 90 rating. Or if you have 1 loyalty on a player, you don't even have to worry about it. But most of you guys won't have loyalty, so that's the way you're going to want to do it. You get a premium gold pack in return. That's a 7.5k pack that are always on the store. Then we're going to go to Calcio A. This one wasn't too hard because it was simply a full Calcio A team. That was the requirement where we needed exactly 10 Calcio A players. So we went with Perrin to start it off. He's one of the cheapest 83s in the game. Then we're going to go with Rodriguez at left back. Now, there were different ways that I could have done this defense, but the cheapest way is definitely go with Rodriguez, De Vrij, Musacchio, and Astori. That's the way to go because it gets your Fiorentina out of the way and it gets your Milan player out of the way very, very early into the squad. You can go with Bigly here, but there are also other options such as João Mario in the midfield, and there's probably a couple other 83s that you can go there. We're going to go with De Rossi and Borja Valero, that is, and he's going to be our right center midfielder. So, Biglia might be a little bit more expensive than what you want to pay for, depending on when you're watching this video. So again, João Mario is another option. At striker, we're going with Dzeko and Mandzukic, and that's going to complete your squad with 82 rating, 94 chemistry. So all you're going to need to do is get either a center defensive mid to center mid position change card, a center attacking mid to center mid position change card, or simply go with João Mario. And honestly, in all honesty, think that João Mario might be a better card to go with in this squad, just because you don't need to buy that position change card. Plus, we're using our Milan player at left back, so we don't need another Milan player in the midfield. So that is a cheap way to complete the squad. Let's go ahead and move on to our Portugal squad building challenge, where we need 5 minimum Portugal players with 82 rating and 85 chemistry. Now, when you look at that on the surface, not too bad. But once you get into the squad, it is most definitely the difficult squad building challenge within Rui Costa. The most difficult, without a doubt. This one took me the longest to figure out. So, what we went with to start it off was actually some players from the Premier League who have actually gone down a lot from squad battle rewards and the fact that they might not have been used in that Harry Kane squad building challenge player of the month that came out on Friday, and it kind of caused a little bit of panic selling, especially for players like Gary Cahill and Leighton Baines a little bit. They're very cheap. Leighton Baines is only like 2K, and Gary Cahill is like 4,000 to 5,000 coins, along with Joe Hart being about 1,000. Then our other center back is going to be Fonte, and he's going to be from the Premier League, but he starts us off by getting one Portugal player off the list. Our right back is going to be the right mid Quaresma, and he's obviously going to be playing out of position, but we only need 85 chem, so he's going to be all right there. At left mid, we're going to go with Nani. Nani's going to not link with the Baines, and he's not going to end up with full chemistry. Wait. We actually did change it up. He will end up with full chemistry because we are using João Mario at CDM here. Then at right mid, we're going with Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is going to get a weak link with that brick. He's also going to get a weak link with all the Portuguese players around him. And we're going to link him with Slimani at striker. So that's the big difference. You don't want to go with Bernardo Silva at right back. Even though he'll get a strong link with Fonte, it's going to get 6 less chemistry if you do that. And then Dzeko, who is a very, very cheap 84 rated player, he's going to be up there at striker. And as you can see, you've got plenty of chemistry to work with. You could probably switch out 1 or 2 players if you needed to, but you won't need to most likely because this is going to be the cheapest possible solution. So 15,000 coins in return. In all honesty, not a very expensive squad, but it was difficult to figure out how to get this chemistry, especially with that brick sitting at center attacking mid. Very, very difficult squad building challenge to complete. So hopefully that one helped you guys out. Before we head into the 83 rated squad, let's see if we can smash 469 likes on this video. That would be absolutely amazing, but let's go ahead and hop into it. We need 4 nations exactly, but we can't use more than 5 players from the same nation. We need an inform, and then we also need the rating to be 83 and the chemistry to be 75. Good news is there's no brick in this squad, so it's going to be a lot more easy to get an 83 rating without a brick. And we only need 75 chemistry, which gives us a little bit of wiggle room in terms of getting some of the cheaper players of certain ratings. So let's start it off at goalkeeper with Timo Horn, a very cheap 84 rated card. And then at left back, it's going to be Mascherano, who has absolutely crashed over the weekend for, I'm not really sure why, other than the fact that he might have been overbought going into the OVERMARS squad building challenge. I know I even bought a few Mascheranos, but he's down to about 1.1 thousand coins, so very cheap there. Then we're going to go with Jonathan Tah. He's going to be about 2K, and that's the same thing with Scholl, who's going to get strong links there. So obviously, we can't use too many players from Germany, so we're going to make sure we don't use more than 5. We're going to go with Cerna at right back. He's a discard player from Croatia, and the reason that we're going with him is because we're going to link him with our inform, which is going to be Kramaric. You're going to see Kramaric in pretty much every single squad in this for the rest of the squad building challenge because he is by far the cheapest 84 rated inform in the game. He helps us get those ratings. At left mid, we're going with Gaetan. He's going to get that strong link with Mascherano, and then our last country that we use is going to be Gabi from Spain. And we still go at striker with Garay. We don't need the extra chem. Garay is a very cheap, non-rare 83 card. He's from Argentina. He's going to get links there. Gabi's not on full chem, but we don't need him to be. We're going to go with Bender, and we're going to go with Gomez because we can go with 2 more players without going over that limit of 5 players from the same nation. And as you can see, we get 8 chemistry more than what we even needed, but that is the bare minimum for the rating. You can't really go with any 81s at striker or any 82s and replace for Garay. You have to go with at least these ratings, but the chemistry you could work with a little bit if you wanted to go with a different 82 rated center back, maybe from the La Liga if you can find one cheaper than Ta, but right now this is the cheapest solution for the 83 rated squad. You do get a 7.5k pack in return for that one. The next one's the 84 rated squad. It's going to be one of the more expensive ones other than the 86 one. This was I believe the second most expensive just because you needed 3 team of the week players. So let's go ahead and hop into this one. We're going to need a 84 rating and 75 chemistry. So again, 75 chem's not too hard to get. We're going to start it off with a high-rated player. He's going to be our only 85 in the squad. And the reason we went with him is so we can go with more 83s later. So let's go with our left back is going to be our first inform, and that's going to be Valbuena. He's about 24, maybe 25,000 coins right now. Then we're going to go with Perrin. He's going to get a weak link there with Valbuena and a strong link with our man at goalkeeper Ruffier. Then we're going to go with Berkey at right center back, and then our right back is going to be Kramaric, and that's the only link we're going to get there with Bundesliga. The 84 rated Berkey is one of the cheapest cards that is 84 rated in the game, if not the cheapest. And then Kramerich is definitely the cheapest 84 Team of the Week card. He's about 19,000 coins right now, maybe 21k at the most. Then we're going to go with Nzonzi at CDM here, and he's going to link with the French players, but he's also going to start a new league in the squad, which is going to be La Liga. So we went with La Liga for the rest of the squad. We've got Koke, who we're going to be playing at right CDM, and we might need a position change for him. I'm going to check what the, we are actually not going to need a position change for Koke. You will need a position change for Otto Rees. All you need to do is get one position change. It's striker to center forward. I'm not sure how much it is. I'll go ahead and estimate it'd be around 1,000 coins, but it's definitely worth it because it helps you get that chemistry. We're going to throw him in at center attacking mid. Then our next player at center attacking mid on the left side is Banega, and the center attacking mid on the right side is going to be Bruno. Our striker is going to be our final inform, which is Sanabria, who you can get for about 12 to 13,000 coins. As you can see, it gets 75 chemistry. So we're not going to be position changing Bruno. We're not going to be position changing Koke. All you need to do is striker to center forward on Otto Rees. He'll go from 2 chemistry all the way up to probably around 8 chemistry, which will shoot you up to even more chemistry than you need on the squad building challenge. You get a jumbo premium gold pack, which is another 15k pack in return, and the next squad is an 85 rated squad. We already took a look at these requirements, but we only need 60 chem on this, so it gives us even more wiggle room to get some lower priced players from certain ratings. So our first player is going to be Subasic. The first time we're using the Subasic-Glick dynamic duo link up, but we're also going to be throwing in Falcao into the squad as well, because he is from Monaco. He's going to get strong links with these guys, and it helps not only what's his name? Subasic, sorry. Helps Subasic get to full chemistry, but in the end, it will help my man Glick get to full chemistry as well. So, right center back is going to be Leno, Bernd Leno from the Bundesliga. Draxler is going to be our left mid. He's going to link with Falcao on a weak link, and then Verratti is going to get a weak link there with Glick, and then get a strong link with Draxler. So there you have it. Glick's going to be on full chemistry now. Then we're going to head into another league here, which is going to be Bruno starting it up with La Liga, and then we're also going to go in Kramerich and get that weak link with Leno there. At the attack, we're going with full players from La Liga, and then Pedro's going to link with Otto Rees from Spain. So Navas is going to be the left wing. He's only there to get a weak link with Otto Rees and therefore rating, and then the right winger is going to get Otto Rees to full chemistry. And as you can see, that's just enough to get over 60 chemistry, and it's the bare minimum once again to get 85 overall rating. So you do get a 25k pack, a rare gold pack for completing this one. Definitely a little bit expensive because we are going with a couple of 85s, including an 87 in Verratti. But 87 Verratti is the cheapest 87 in the game, so hopefully that'll help you save some coins. In this one, we need an 86 rated squad with 2 Team of the Week players. It's most definitely the most expensive squad in the entire challenge, but we only need 55 chemistry, which does help out a little bit. So we're going to go with that dynamic duo between Sirigu and Glick. That's super cheap in terms of 85 rated, plus it gets a strong link, so we're going to be using that probably throughout the year in high rated squads like this. Our next player is going to be Verratti, who we're playing at center back. He's the cheapest 87 in the game, and he's going to help you get weak links with Glick and I keep forgetting his name, Subasic, and that's going to get Subasic and Glick on full chemistry. Verratti, obviously, is not going to have full chem. He's going to be out of position and only on weak links, but he's there for making other people on full chem. Pepe's going to be our right center back. If you're on PlayStation 4, you're perfectly fine with getting this Pepe because they price range updated him. If you're on Xbox, you might have to snipe him, or if you want to, you can wait until they update him, or if you're not patient enough and you can't get him, go with Miranda at right center back. It'll work just as well, but you're going to be paying a lot more. So I'd prefer going Pepe. I've got 13 of them on my transfer list, so I'm not having any issue if I wanted to go with Pepe. But some of you guys might, but before you go with Miranda, I would at least try to snipe the Pepe, because it would save you around 16,000 coins. Our first inform is going to be Valbuena. Again, second cheapest 84 rated inform in the game. And then we're going to go with Ribéry in the midfield to get the weak link with France with Valbuena. Then we're going to go with Bernd Leno, again an 85 rated card who's going to get a weak link with Ribéry, and then the weak link's going to go transfer over to Kramerich, who is the cheapest 84 rated inform in the game. So instead of going with those 86 and 87 rated informs, which are ridiculously expensive, it's a lot better to go with the low rated 84 informs who you can get for like 19,000 coins in Kramerich and maybe 25k in Valbuena. Up top, we're going to go with these 3 players here. We actually used these in the OVERMARS solution as well, because they do help you out with chemistry and definitely with rating. We're going to go with Fabregas here. He's going to get a hyperlink up top with Diego Costa. That's automatically putting Diego Costa on full chemistry. But as you can see, there are 3 red links with Fabregas. So you need at least a weak link to get him to full chemistry. So we do that by getting ourselves an 87 rated Iniesta. That's perfect for getting a link with Fabregas to get it up to over 55 chemistry, just barely. It's the bare minimum as well to get 86 rating on the squad. And we saved a lot of coins by going with 2 84 rated informs. We were able to go with the Sirigu Glick, and we only went with a few of the 86 rated players and 2 87s, which are the 2 cheapest 87s in the game, I believe. Maybe other than PK. I think PK might be a little bit cheaper than our man Iniesta, but Verratti is the cheapest 87 in the game. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. If it did help you out, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe if you are new. That's the Rui Costa cheapest solution. We've also done the Overmars solution, the Del Piero solution, and the Harry Kane solution. All of those are on the channel already. So if you need any of those, feel free to go check them out. I will be bringing the Halloween guide later today. Finally, it's coming out. So I'll see you guys in that video. Peace out.